friends, it's Star Thrifter, and I wanted to do a quick video today in regards to the 2022 updates that eBay will be doing, and this is per eBay Open, and which they just had. And as we're getting ready for our fourth quarter, what to expect. You know that they're always changing different things, but they usually have two. One more in the spring and then one before fourth quarter. That eBay really does, their bigger updates. And I wanted to discuss the topics that was mentioned in eBay Open in regards to these updates. And the first one is in regards to the um, the immediate payments, and we all know what that has been like. It's been a struggle, especially if because like all of my listings, I have immediate payment clicked on all of my listings because they're all buy it now. However, since the new make an offer feature, and we send out offers to people that have liked the item on eBay, and they've given us that option, which has really been an excellent option. I actually have generated a lot, I'd say a very large portion of my sales has been from offers sent out. But the only problem is when we send an offer out like that, then they don't have to it avoids the immediate payment. That means you could be waiting for your payment, how many days, 2, 4, a week, or whatever. I have my account on automatic setup for any one that has purchased anything, to where automatically after 2 days eBay opens a case, and then they have like a couple days to pay or something like that. But you know what that is? It basically ties up your inventory for like a week. And how many have you had that just don't ever end up paying at all? I have a lot of them. I send out a lot of offers a day, a lot, because I do get the options, that eBay gives me to send out the offers. And I would say on any ongoing basis, from a daily basis, throughout the week, I will have anywhere from 2 to 5 waiting for payment. Supposedly, with this update, eBay is supposed to finally put into action for everybody. I know they've done a trial of this where some people had this option where they required the immediate payment. Supposedly, they're supposed to have it for everyone. Now, I have heard that the buyer has to click on that preference. And I don't know if that's going to go away and if it's going to be immediate. I've not ever understand this concept, because when you buy from any other site like Amazon or any other site that you're going to buy from, your purchase is not complete. You don't get that item. You're not saving that item or anything like that. They're not holding that. I mean, you may save the like, but they're not holding that item in stock for you until you pay for it. And how come this couldn't automatically be put in place on eBay prior to this? I do not know. But supposedly, that's supposed to be one of their big things that they're doing with with this update. Hopefully by the end of the year. We'll have to wait and see, but it'll be a really great feature that I'm really very happy about. The next thing that they're changing, if you're familiar with doing any of the global shipping, if you're part of that program, I do have my listings all on global shipping. I did not want to have to try to figure out how much it was going to ship to other countries and customs and all that stuff. There's a lot of things that you got to know to be able to do that. I do know it's cheaper for the customer. They're not charged as much as if you as a seller can offer them that shipping and not go through the global shipping program that eBay has offered. However, I have chose to just use the global shipping. I don't have a lot of international sales, but I do have some. I sell mainly clothing, but I did package up. I know for sure last night one was sent, and that's where you package up your item just like you normally would. The shipping is the normal fee that we would charge. Let's say if it's $4.98 or $5.98 for something under first class, that's still considered first class under priority. It all ships to Kentucky, so you're just paying for that shipping. Any additional shipping is collected by from eBay, and then for the customer. And I know it's a lot more money, and anything that would have to pertain to customs. But we ship just directly to that address in Kentucky. And I know I had one I shipped out. I was packaging up last night or this morning that went, and I may have one other one for the weekend. and I've had a few lately, but sometimes I'll go for quite a while and not have it. But what they're going to do is that was under a third party, this global shipping program that eBay offered, and it was under, from my understanding, Pitney Bowes. And what they're going to do is they have eliminated it, and now they're going to call it EIS, which will be eBay International Shipping, and they're going to handle the program. They're eliminating that third party of Pitney Bowes. I don't know if there'll be any other changes. Hopefully everything will just stay the same for us as far as sellers if we've been currently using the global shipping problem or program. And I've not heard of any other requirements or things that we had to do. Just that that was going to be a change of the program. The other thing is you know, I wrote them down and I just want to double check what I had here. Oh, this is a big one for a lot of people. You know how the whatnot has been really huge, and you'll hear a lot of other resellers talk about it, or if you watch the other YouTubers, a lot of them have been doing the whatnot, the live auctions. It's been a big topic. It's been a big topic also on Facebook group, private reseller groups. Anyways, eBay is supposed to be rolling out their own, which will be a live auction. Now, eBay's always had auctions, and that's on I don't know if they still have 1 day, but it used to be 3, 5, and 7-day auctions. But this is supposed to be a version of the live auction. It'll be eBay's version. Now, I don't know any of the details of that, but maybe that'll be a great selling opportunity for a lot of people that have already been using the whatnot. I have not chosen to do the whatnot for a couple of reasons, and I have thought about it. I have considered. I really have. But I sell a lot of clothing, and it's really great if you want to get rid of a large volume of inventory. And because things are going to sell, more than likely cheaper on these live auctions than what it would be if you had it listed for a buy it now. But it's a great way to move inventory very quickly. But I've just chosen not to because a lot of I do have some that I did set aside, but I just right now have held off and decided not to do whatnot at this time. Another thing is you got to learn a whole nother platform. And you know what that's like if you've been reselling for a while and you sell on one other platform, that's one other one. And you have to have time to do the live auctions, which that would be fine. But just right now I haven't. Now, if eBay offers it, I might try that. But anyhow, that is part of the updates. And of course, they'll always have a few item specifics, where they'll add more of them, which, yeah, we need more of those, right? Or, they may change some categories. Now, when they do change categories, then, that affects a lot, if somebody's selling in that category, then it's a lot of work for them to update all their listings. But right now, those are basically the 3 big ones that they had mentioned during eBay Open. And they used to always have eBay Open in Vegas, but they no longer have that. This has been a virtual one, and they had a virtual one last year, but this was a virtual one. And you can, probably... I got a notice through my notes, from eBay, the email, eBay, eBay email, and if I wanted to participate or whatever, eBay Open. If you don't have a store, I don't know if you get those notices, but you could probably just Google it too, and maybe you could also view it from that way. But hopefully you've got some benefit out of this, and I will be doing another video in regards to the upcoming changes and how you can try to beat the problems that come along whenever eBay does changes, any updates. Every time they do updates and the sales tank. Every time. It messes up the algorithm and things like that. And I'll be doing another video in regards to some ways to maybe, combat that. If you'd like, you can subscribe. I have a lot of other videos, and that way too, if you subscribe and push notifications, it'll let you know when I upload that video. And then also, even if you just subscribe, if you don't want to push the notifications, you can always click on, my on Star of Thrifter, and then up at the top, it'll have like playlists and videos. You can click on videos, and it'll list all the videos there. But it should come up in your feed if you have other YouTube channels that you watch. If you push on your subscriptions, then it'll bring it up, and it'll always bring up when people have posted newer videos. But I have a lot of other videos up on, in regards to slow sales, and also, thrift haul videos. And I also sell on Poshmark, and I have Poshmark videos up too. And also, eBay tips videos on that. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and many prosperous sales to you. Thank you.